Given the attack on Iran by US and Israel, we thought it might be helpful to offer our perspective. The possible impact on oil is always a major focus whenever there's conflict in the Middle East, because so much oil passes through the Strait of Hormuz. US military planners will have spent much time on figuring out how to neutralize Iran's ability to disrupt crude shipments and therefore boost prices. We think natural gas supplies are more vulnerable. Crude is a global market, and Trump wants low oil prices. He's not going to risk public criticism of his foreign policy because drivers are paying more at the pump. But natural gas is different. Qatar is the world's third biggest exporter of liquefied natural gas, or LNG. That also has to exit the Red Sea, either through the Suez Canal to the north or the Strait of Hormuz to the south. If those supplies were disrupted, either through an Iranian attack on the LNG export infrastructure or on the LNG tankers themselves, global LNG prices would rise. But not for the US, where we have abundant domestic reserves and don't rely on imports. Gas is harder to handle than oil because it has to move via pipeline or tanker, so it's more difficult to replace supplies. We saw this 4 years ago when Russia cut pipeline exports to Western Europe. Iran doesn't export LNG but does supply gas to Turkey via pipeline. The Iranian government is facing an existential threat, with Trump calling for regime change. The Iranian people could hardly be more poorly led than they are now. Maybe exports to Turkey, a NATO member, will be cut. A spike in global LNG prices might even be good for the US, to the extent that we can export on the spot market. And over the longer run, the security of US LNG supplies could become more appealing. So the world will worry about the impact on oil prices, but we think the impact on gas could be more important. US gas infrastructure, especially that supporting LNG exports, remains an attractive investment in our view. If you're interested in learning more about the energy sector and interest rates, then don't forget to subscribe and follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter. Our handles are in the description box below. To find out more about what we're thinking, you can sign up for our weekly blog at sl-advisors.com. If you have any questions you'd like answered in this video, then please leave them down below. I'm Simon Lack. Thank you for watching this video.